I wonder where this actually goes. I wonder if it comes up underneath the warehouse, actually. What the hell? No, 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 no. Okay. Oh, Jesus! Hello everyone, I am Welshie and welcome to Call of Cthulhu. This game has been made by Cyanide Studios, part of Focus Home Interactive, and is based on the tabletop RPG of the same name from the 80s by Chaosium. So I'm going to give this a try. It's Halloween and I haven't done a video in a while, so let's go with the horror game. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. Well, that's not ominous. Oh, okay. Well, we're starting strong. Sure, okay. Fish guts and a shark. Okay. Yeah, this is setting the tone. Just waking up amidst entrails of fish and... yeah, that's a lot of intestine. Maybe want to get out of there, buddy. There we go. Well done. Let's see. Well, yep, certainly can't go back that way, so that's a good start. And we're in some kind of cave system with more entrails! Of course. Oh. Oh, okay. This... yeah, I feel like this certainly has some cult-like activity kind of signals. There's some real red flags here. Probably... yeah, probably should go this way. And that is locked with a chain. Fantastic. Fan-dabby-dozy. Okay, what we got over here? Another one locked with chain. Great. Oh, lantern. I love that. You must light up some areas in order to interact with certain objects and pick them up. There. Ah, there it is. Oh, bolt cutters. It's almost like that's a thing I needed. I'm going to cut this bolt first. Oh. Hello. Well, apparently I'm being drawn on by fate. This is cool. I like the... it's clearly very cold in here because you can see this guy's breath kind of misting out of his mouth as he's exhaling. That's cool. I can't use the bolt cutters on this side, apparently. Never mind. So what's over there? Candles! More candles. Yeah, definitely... oh boy. Yeah, definitely getting some creepy vibes here. Well, this shark just looks disappointed. Part of his face is big. And what about you? Sticking your tongue out at me. Rude. Well, at least the flies seem to be having fun.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
You can't tell me what to do! I'll fight if I want to. Anything through there? Steps! Maybe that's the way out. Maybe not.
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change.
Yeah, kill the guy with the tentacles for arms. That seems like a sensible idea. Okay. No. Whoa! Okay.
I hate whiskey.
Well, stop drinking it then. Simple answer. Well, it's not always that simple. I don't know. Yeah, that's enough of the licensed, non-monetizable music. Thank you. Right, let's see. We've got some points of interest I can look at. This door is not one of them. The phone is ringing. I will answer that later.
I wonder why I still take these things.
So we have sleeping pills. The doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now their effect has been wearing off. Okay, so this guy...
It's been too long since I've slept in a bed. I used to be an avid reader.
Okay. So this guy's come back from the war, and obviously he's been having nightmares, so probably like memories from the First World War, and been struggling to sleep.
Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Nope.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Ooh, I'm part of the Wentworth Detective Agency. I'm not going to try the door yet. I want to see if there's other stuff. Will you be quiet for a minute? I'm trying to explore. Stop it! So what we got here?
Married
File.
woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
So, Mr. Edward Pierce. The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. So this was the case file. Okay. That's kind of cool. What's in here?
Good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
So this is the bar owner who hired me, didn't like the way I closed this case. When you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one could do to provide against a private detective who's got proof against you. Well then. Oh wow, full on conspiracy board. Boston Strangler escapes from state mental ward. Huh. Prohibition! Yeah, that worked out well.
All this stuff. Natural sciences,
More books.
linguistics, archaeology.
Okay, let's answer that. Well, no, hang
It's been a
on.
while since I jotted down.
There we go, I've got my notebook.
Nightmares.
Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams. They are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Well, I don't know. Maybe we have some hints in the title of the game, but that would be way too meta. So after the Great War, after the First World War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there was no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case followed the other: adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles, but this place is mine for the moment. So I own a thing, and I also have a lighter for the Lost Battalion. Right, let's answer this phone, because it's driving me mad. Hello? What you want?
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
I might be.
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Wait, so how many times have you had to collect my personal information if it's yet again? Because if you say again, that would be the second time that you've collected it. Yet again would be like the third or the fourth attempt. Anyway, so this is an RPG, so you do have some skills that you can invest kind of points into to improve it. So we've got eloquence, which is your ability to influence those you talk to by a power of speech. Spot hidden, which is your ability to find hidden objects. Psychology, which is your knowledge of human behavior. Investigation, which is your investigation. Talents. Strength, which is power, physical strength. Medicine, which is medicine. And occultism. So that's more of the kind of cult and artifacts and things like that. So, I have currently got 8 points I can invest. So strength is already at a 3, which is pretty good. And I'd need 6 to get it up to a level 4. So I feel like that's not worth investing in. Maybe occultism, but I don't know how much I'm going to need that right at the start of the game. I feel like medicine would certainly be quite useful to know. And maybe psychology? Psychology and spot hidden. No, eloquence, because I want to be able to talk to people, and then spot hidden. There we go, that looks good. Yeah, okay, fairly solid across the board, I think, except for occultism. Let's validate that. That's my character.
Information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
Yeah,
I'm coming.
that call was getting old. Oh! A shadowy figure! Oh. Hello.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Rude.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
You're incredibly
If you come
rude.
to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
My assumption would be that possibly she was mad.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Well, I'll take a look at the
A
file.
warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Those are some pretty good sketches. Anything on the back? Nope. So, a shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report, it says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? And a press cutting, an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. So that's what we know about the case. So Pearson, so I've examined the Hawkins case file. Ooh, hang on. What's happening here? Oh, sanity. Oh yeah, I'm having nightmares. That makes perfect sense. Let's have a look at the clues. Yes. The case. Well then. So I now need to examine the painting. Whoop. There we go.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Let me see. So, oh wow, okay, cool. Okay, so we've got the dialogue tree. So, you shouldn't take this painting lightly. I read about her mental fragility in the police report. Something's not right with this story. Where did Sarah Hawkins live? And find out about Warehouse 36. So, I want to know more about the warehouse.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Okay, so where did she live?
Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
So, let's see. Investigation and professional. Something's not right with the
Her husband was a
story.
big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Okay, so we've established that there's probably more to this than an accident.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Well, I mean, I can certainly try. What's this mental fragility
You must
stuff?
tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Can you tell me anything else about the warehouse? Because it's the only one, other than all the information I need, that isn't green.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right.
And you think your
That is what Go to Dark.
No, that's exactly the same. Okay, so that's all the information I
I'm
need.
beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Okay, let's quickly check. So what have we got? So those are my various missions. So Darkwater, inhabitants. We've got Stephen Webster, who is 63 and a businessman, a wealthy businessman, well respected in the Boston area, and he wants me to go there. We've got Charles Hawkins, who was 41 and deceased, was a ship owner, local celebrity on Darkwater. Sarah Hawkins, 33, painter, and Simon Hawkins, 11, schoolboy. So those are the inhabitants of the occult. Intuitive and visionary artist for some, overpriced imposter for others, Sarah Hawkins leaves nobody indifferent. This mysterious and reserved painter offers strange images with violent colours and wild strokes to the world. If her paintings are testimony to her vision of the world, then the world of Sarah Hawkins is a portal open to other dimensions. Extract from the notebook of Edward Pierce, private investigator. Okay then. What clues have we got? So, the file on the case and the painting. The painting depicts a monstrous silhouette threatening a woman and child. Flames can be made out in the background. Stephen Webster, the father of Sarah Hawkins, thinks that it is linked to the death of his daughter. Well, maybe. I mean, I guess we'll find out, won't we?
I used to be an avid reader.
So... There's the book I need, I think. Wait, no. The Learning of Medicine, a dense work aimed at interns who want to learn medicine. Okay, the first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. Yeah, okay, that's a big volume. So it just lists the illnesses. Holy moly. Item obtained. Okay, so what's that do? Oh, does that help to progress my medicine? Yeah, I guess it does. Well then, okay. Nifty. So we can close that. I suppose we can close that.
Darkwater is
there
off
we
the
go.
coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. Well then. Cool.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Well, let's see if we can get to Darkwater. Leave. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting on the shipping label and address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. I mean, it seems as good a place to start as any. Well, they certainly like their fog on Darkwater Island, don't they? Is now an appropriate time to sing sea shanties. Focus Home Interactive presents Fog and Boats. A game by Cyanide Studio. Just waiting for them to crash into land because I can't see it.
We're almost there.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain. Oh. Who lives on an island and worships Cthulhu. Aye. Yeah, there we go. Call of Cthulhu. That's what we're waiting for. Oh, the Scylla. I wonder if that's related to the myth of the Greek myth of Scylla and Charybdis. It's probably a reference. Oh, well, this place looks jolly, doesn't it? Wow, I'm impressed with how quickly you managed to stop that. You must have put the handbrake on.
There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island. Mr. Pierce.
Oh, thank you,
Why, thank
Captain
you,
Fitzroy.
Fitzroy.
Oh, sorry, James, I'm stepping on your lines.
What wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Well, it's certainly got the feeling absolutely down to a T. The fog, just kind of grey ships, barnacle encrusted wood, and a massive dead gutted whale. So let's figure out what's going on with that.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Let's find out what this is all about.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
I mean, it's already
Damn
dead.
stupid idiots!
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
I'll listen.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Tell me.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Okay, you're repeating
You
yourself
see
now.
that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand.
Okay,
Put that
what?
beast back in the water,
Fine.
you shysters!
What about
You're
you? Oh,
crazy.
okay, let me have a look at the
Cops,
thing.
They can't understand.
Ooh, medicine.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed him.
So putting those points in medicine was useful. So it died relatively recently. Wow, something took a big chunk out of this whale.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you
Goodness
shysters!
me.
You're
Okay,
crazy.
can I try
See
talking
that
to you
I'm
again?
busy, can't you?
You
That's
can't
no
understand.
way.
You're
Dang
not
it.
sailors.
Well,
Oh,
they're
yeah?
repeating themselves now. They're telling us that we can't understand because we're not sailors. So, do you know what? That's absolutely fine. You're technically not wrong. I don't like the look of that group. Oh,
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
yeah, it's not like anyone's here to really enforce it, other than the police. But they probably don't care. The stranded whale. Opposite a stranded whale. Ooh, ominous and spooky. You've got your pipe. You're a bloke. You're another chap. I like those kind of mutton chop sideburns you got going on. But let's find out who has interesting stuff to say inside the tavern, shall we? Well, this is a cheerful place. Rude.
Hey, be careful.
Careful, you almost fell out of your seat. Oh, hello. Nice gloves.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Let's test
So
eloquence.
what happened? He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises,
I
you
think I
start
failed.
squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
Maybe I
I'm
don't
here
want
for
your whiskey.
information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Okay, so Warehouse
You know where this
36?
place is. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Sure.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Aha, she. You slipped up. You done slipped up.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Then don't. Do
Her
let's go that
style
one.
made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I mean, the one I saw was pretty disturbing.
Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Is there anything else? I found out what I can there. Go back.
That'll be all for now.
Yeah, that's it for the minute, I think. You don't seem to want to talk to me. What about you, chaps?
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
So there's an asylum on here somewhere.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Scylla, which was that ship we saw kind of as we arrived, returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We'd given up hope the crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, to return to Darkwater port late on Thursday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board, of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales. The cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. Okay. Well then. We've got a bit of background. Ooh. Who are you?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness. until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Right, well, you carry on. What's with all this stuff on your, like these scars on you? Hang on a minute. So, let's see about Pierce, skills. I have a character point available. Well, I've not got enough to really improve anything, so I might hold on to that for now. So, we have now spoken to Roy. We are on the island, at the port, and we've been to the bar. And the miraculous catch is what the locals call the last catch of their whalers in 1847. Although whales were disappearing from the fishing zone at the Darkwater whalers, the crew of the Scylla made a gigantic and monstrous catch that saved the island from famine. They still celebrate this catch, and an article from the Times still decorates the bar. It's strange how the memory seems so alive, as if it was maintained by the survivors. Okie doke, what clues do we have? Ah, so the miraculous catch is the clue we've got.
Nightmares.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't need to hear that again.
Whispering.
You like our song?
Yes.
We're true sirens.
Indeed you are, that's what brought me over.
Pros, but we give it all we've got.
And your enthusiasm shows.
It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Well, how would you know that?
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Toodle pip. You look like a person of interest.
What you looking at, stranger?
I've
Dude.
rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Wow.
I told you to beat it.
What if I don't want to?
I told you to beat it.
Okay, well, I'm not getting anywhere with that, so... okay, that's locked. I think that's all I'm going to get out of this. Maybe I should have tried a different approach with her. Can I talk to you? No. Okay, well, let's go speak to Fitzroy, find out what he has to say. And I'm being polite. I'm closing doors as I go. Ooh, a lantern. Can I take it? May I have... No. Well, fine. It's not like I need any additional light at the moment anyway. So a quick look out over the harbour, over the bay. Ooh! I'm guessing that's the mansion all the way up there. Yeah, I don't fancy climbing those rocks to try and reach it. There's the lighthouse, that's the Scylla. Let's go in. Oh, yep, sorry, let me get the door. There you go.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. but in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Oh, that table.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible, 1890 to 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Yeah, that's a really good question. Who's redacted all that information? Right. Okay. Ooh. Shiny.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payments to the carrier. Cat. So we've got a new clue.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
I mean, with all the whaling,
fishing equipment,
having kind of come to an end, I can kind of see why there's not much going on here.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
What else we got that I can look at? The second volume of Learning Medicine. This second volume teaches ethics and good practice. Well then. Yep, that's increased my medicine by 2%. Apparently I'm currently an amateur medicinist. I don't know the correct term because I'm an amateur medicinist. What we got
this
here?
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Photograph of Captain Fitzroy. A man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Could be his father, maybe? Or could actually be a twin.
What a macabre souvenir.
Ah, the wooden leg. Well, I'm not jumping down there, so let's go and talk to the captain again. Wait. Nope, okay. I thought that was a clue, but it wasn't. I can't go up that way, so I think... Oh, the commode. Yeah, no, that's not a clue. And I'm certainly not going to go rooting around in there for one, so I'm going to close this door.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
So let's consult the diary. I can't consult the diary.
I'm
Warehouse
looking
36.
for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
They probably do.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
Let's see.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the book.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Unless it was your wooden leg, and you've made some kind of pact with some kind of god to regrow your leg.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
So what could have
Killer
killed it?
whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
What is the
The
miraculous catch?
Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
So my guess would be that's the woman in
I
the
shall be on
bar.
my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Well, hopefully that won't be too long. So let's take a look. Darkwater. So we've got James Fitzroy, clues. What have we got? The manifests which were blacked out, the threatening letter from Kat, and the photograph of Captain Fitzroy. Oops, I have 2 points. Again, I don't particularly want to spend them right now, so I'm going to keep hold of them. Right. Well, that group has moved and doesn't... Well. Hi, where are you going? So there's 2 of you going into the stranded whale. And you 2 are just going to hang around outside. Okay, you guys do that. I'll carry on.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to trick.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
Wow, yeah.
Something coming.
That's just a giant chunk missing. Oof. You got... Are you going to try and catch whatever did that to the whale? I mean, good luck to you. What's this? There's a statue. Let's see what that's all about. There's holes in the decking. I don't like that. Aha! Occultism.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
That'll be because I'm not occult enough. I would guess.
Damnation. Broken.
Oh no!
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
I should have put more points into investigation, so I could have tried and unlocked it, gone in, found out what was in there. Probably something important. You seem like completely like unperturbed by this massive carcass of a killer whale behind you. Well, you do you, buddy. You carry on. Okay. Oh, I can talk to you.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
What?
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto
Oh,
our island
no,
and
I didn't do anything.
ridicule our protectors.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Oh, hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I think that's all I'm going to get out of these guys.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Bye, guys. It's fun talking to you. So that was, I'm guessing, the whaling station. Okay, I cannot get over those barrels.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay, well. They're certainly afraid of Cat.
Who's this guy?
Can I talk to
No
you?
idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet.
I like your hat.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Cap, she's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Ah, that's the police officer.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
I'm not going to try lying to them at the moment because I feel like they'll see right through it. So I'm going to try talking to the policeman over here. Because I think I saw a scar on his left cheek.
Shysters, you're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn
Yes! It was you, wasn't
You didn't
it?
tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
No,
You can't understand.
I want to talk to you
You're not
more.
sailors.
Dang it.
It's a sign.
Okay, so... Well, there's a couple of you guys gone inside here who didn't close the door. There we go.
You again.
Me again. Have you got anything new for me?
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse. Screams.
Ah, okay,
Screams.
we've been
And that's
through all
not
this.
at all anything.
Anything new I've unlocked? Yep.
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. And they saved Darkwater from famine.
What can you tell me about it?
We all knew she was famous on Penn.
I've been through that.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
I think that's all I'm going to find out at the moment.
That'll be all.
I'm not going to order a drink anyway. I don't know if he'd give me one.
You like our song?
Any new
That's
answers?
true.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk about the dead like that.
We're not speaking ill, we're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking ill, you see?
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
Well,
bid
that's
you
all I need to
farewell.
know.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
So the Hawkins family made their fortune from the miraculous catch.
That's it. Maybe we should let him take it.
No, okay, you're not saying anything new.
The risks are too high.
Another break?
It's a book.
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. Just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
Yep, so you're Cat.
I told you to beat it.
God damn it. Right, well, I can't reveal to her that I know her name is Cat because I don't think the character knows she is Cat. Strongly suspected, though. So this is where they were guarding. Wait, there were two more down here. Can I try talking to them? Hello, gentlemen.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told that flunky that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Okay, well, they've got nothing for me. Let's see if I can get into the warehouse going this way. There's a chap over there I haven't spoken to. Maybe I can talk to you. Oh, it's a crab.
Cops, they can't understand.
Right, what have you got to say?
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Well, clearly not, because I've been asked to investigate
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
I shall take that under advisement.
You again? I told you to beat it.
No need to get...
Did you tell me to beat it? You told me not to bother the guy that was up there.
Cops, they can't understand.
Okay, let's see. Jeez, this town is in a real state of disrepair. It's... wow. Broken windows, leaning building. It's got a very shanty feel to it. Hang on. Nope. Okay. That's an actual door. Hello.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Goodbye. Okay, so the captain has got a bit more information for me. Can't get over there. This car is blocking the road. So what's in here? The spot hidden skill allows you to detect items in a close range.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
I mean, it's not looking very healthy, is it? Right, so let's...
I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
Okay, so I need to go back down and look at all the clutter.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Okay, so I've got that. Do I need anything else? Yep.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Anything else? Aha, over here.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Ooh, there.
Should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Cool, I've got all the pieces I needed. So we will mount the cogwheel, mount the ratchet device, and then mount the handle, and turn the handle.
Looks like everything is in its place.
Am I strong enough
All
to
I
do
have
it?
to do is turn this handle. Ugh.
Yes, I have super strength. And also a very useful lifting mechanism. Anyway. Down into the depths full of green mist? That doesn't look... Ugh. Oh, this doesn't look healthy. Medicine check.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
Yeah, I kind of hope it's not. Nope, nothing that way. Okay, let's... Sure, why not? Let's get into the water. I wonder where this actually goes. I wonder if it comes up underneath the warehouse, actually. What the hell? No, 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 no. Okay. Oh, Jesus! I'm being attacked by a squid! What? What? What the hell? It was seaweed. What? What? Okay. Wow. That was... Yeah. I want to get out of this water, please. And the green fog is annoying now. Ooh, what's this? Occultism.
This is... primitive.
I don't know enough, but it looks like... people fishing... with hands? I don't know. And some kind of... green... some kind of green. That's all I can tell from that. I don't have the occultism to figure it out. Behold! Warehouse. How do I put away the lighter, please? Ah, that's how. Middle mouse button. I feel like just having the lighter just on constantly while I'm trying to work my way around is a bad idea. Aha, away.
Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Ooh. Okay, so we're in a reconstruction scene, so hold. This is where we start investigating, would be my guess. So, let's see.
What happened here?
You were angry, so you punched a mirror.
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
Okay, so we found the hidden clue. What we got here? Psychology!
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Interesting. Ooh!
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Is that the guy I saw in my kind of weird dream sequence thing?
It smells as bad as it looks.
Ooh, medicine.
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins death. Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
I think I found just about everything I'm going to. So let's exit investigation mode, or reconstruction mode. Well, let's see. So I have now got 4 character points. So I could put that into occultism, which might be useful. Psychology feels useful. This is the thing, like, everything feels like it'd be really useful. Those 2 can only be improved by discovering stuff in the environment. The purple ones are the ones I can actually put points into. So eloquence, spot hidden. Okay, so we'll put it into psychology then. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, cancel that. Validate it. There we go. So that feels better.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there?
Hello, just me.
Don't move. Detective Pierce.
Hiya.
I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Well, I didn't listen to you, so...
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. They had to tear him off.
Ooh.
The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange poetry.
Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins Mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Oh, so you blocked the road.
Would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
Well, I kind of went through the back, but yeah.
Her again.
Cat, hello.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Rude.
Who are you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf?
It's not your turf.
I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Well now.
Is it far?
She seems pleasant.
Mansion.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge.
Yep, that's the one I spotted earlier, so that's where we're heading.
That's the Hawkins Mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Chapter 3, Garden of the Hawkins Mansion. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises, signs of recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins Mansion. And I guess that's what we're doing now.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
That's a big mansion.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Probably worth taking it with us. I feel like we should have driven the car in. Oh, wow. There's actually some pretty big grounds. Let's have a look.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Wow, 1693. Whoa, wait, where'd he go? Where did he go? What the heck? Did he jump that fallen tree or what? I have legitimately lost track of him. That's worrying. Huh, built right into the cliffside. Was that? No. Wow. Nice view over the bay and the docks down there. The lighthouse. I wonder if we'll be able to visit the lighthouse at some point. I'm guessing that over there might be Silas's kind of hut or shack. Whoops, trying to walk into a chair. Okay, where did that police officer go?
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place. Sturdy and well sharpened.
I would like to take that axe with me, please. That would probably be useful. In case I meet any Cthulhus. I'm not going to go up there just yet. I want to explore... Oh, that's the officer over there. Okay. Well, I will... Oh, are these the graves? Yeah, they are. Oops. Try again.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Silas, why is this smashed and shattered?
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Maybe, actually, yeah.
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island.
I suspect
don't understand.
Moida.
Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Is the caretaker still around? Evidence here suggests he is.
It's surprising indeed. Let's try to keep our eyes open.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that Rod Baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
This will be the son.
Poor kid.
Oh, well... Unfortunately, that's what happens sometimes. Well, I'm going to see if I can head up to the mansion. I laid me down and slept. I awaked for the Lord sustained me. Hilltop House. Oh, it's the same on both sides. Okay. That really is a huge house. Like, it's got its own kind of little separate tower. Is the axe gone? It is.
The axe is gone. I'd better be on my guard.
Okay. Now I'm a little bit worried. Because I kind of don't want to encounter an axe-wielding... Well, an axe-wielding anyone, really. Yeah, I am not getting in through the main door.
I'll have to find another entrance.
Okay. Sure, let's walk under this ominous covered path, shall we? Hello, Crow. Bye.
This entrance is still in use.
Yeah, there's lights still on in places, so... Whoa!
Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Please don't.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory.
I hope that was the right option.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
Okay, good. Ooh.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
The sooner I carry out my investigation, the sooner I wrap up the case and return to Boston. After which, you'll never hear of me again.
Huh. I like the sound of that, but I have a better idea. You leave right now, and you never come back. Officer Bradley, this hood was trying to break into...
I'm no hood.
Do something, Bradley, or this story will have a nasty ending.
I vouch for him, Silas. He's working with us. We have reason to believe that someone entered the mansion and stole some paintings.
Impossible. I would have seen it.
Better safe than sorry. Now let us in. I promise to keep an eye on this one.
Okay, then. I'll leave the key with you. You could have told me that earlier, Sonny.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Yeah, so that's his. That'll be his hut down there. No, I'm gonna go straight for the mansion. I don't want to start annoying people.
Piers, shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Sure, why not? Whoop. There we go.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you. Follow me. I know the place.
So it looks like we're going to be investigating the mansion, looking for the start of the fire in this part of the game. Oh, a couple of rats. Paintings, books. Yeah, so this should be interesting. Like, with the mansion being as dark as it is, it's going to be much harder to find the clues that I need. And
the Last Supper of the Hawkins.
Rotting food.
What does this tell me?
Fantastic. Anyway, we'll probably look at this in future. Let me know if you want to see more of this. It's been a while since I've done a gameplay video, so just kind of trying to really get back into it. And this felt like one that I kind of wanted to really kick things off with. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this one, hit the like button down below. As always, I'll talk to you later. Maybe? I don't even know how to end my videos anymore. Okay, bye.